Hello, welcome to Co-Creating with Cosmic Holly. I'm Holly, and today is the first quarter moon in Cancer. It's April 5th, 2025, and it's the opening square to last week's Aries New Moon solar eclipse. So I have a few questions for you before we really get into it. I'm going to pull a card for today for the vibe of this week, or the vibe of the quarter moon. But first I'm going to ask you, have you set your new moon intentions yet? Some people like to wait until the first quarter. So today's a really good day to set your intentions if you haven't already done that. In fact, one of my favorite ways to set intentions around this time of year is to actually put my intentions into seeds and then plant the seeds. And depending on where you live, you can plant the seeds indoors or outdoors, but you know, it's a great metaphor for the lunar cycles to plant away for real. So have you set your new moon intentions? And then Cancer is about nurturing. So what are you doing to nurture the self? That's Aries. Are you beginning to experience clarity around events or ideas or intentions that you set a week ago during the new moon? What actions can you take in order to nurture the self? Or another way of putting it is, what actions can you take to nurture your inner child? Also, Aries. Okay. Also, on a larger arcing level, right? A larger arcing level. The first quarter moon in Cancer is also connected to the new moon in Cancer that happened on July 5th, 2024. So think back to July 5th, 2024. What was going on for you then? What were you tending to? What are you tending to now? Okay, so what was important for you back then? What was important for you 9 months ago? This might take a little bit of investigation. Most of us, thinking back a week ago is a challenge. Because we live in the now, but the past and the future also exist at the same time. It all exists at the same time, but we're alive in this moment. So what are you tending to now? Is it still in alignment with what you were tending to in July of 2024? Have you seen any growth in whatever it was you were experiencing? What is tending you? And I believe this is from Caroline Casey, but Cancer says, what we tend will tend to us. If you're curious about some of these larger cycles, or even just doing some lunar magic, some moon magic, stay tuned, because I will be having workshops that you can experience moon magic physically, mentally, possibly emotionally, and cosmically. And I work with the monthly cycles, which is also called the synodic cycle. It's the moon's dance around the sun and around the earth, right? And then we have the gestational cycles of the moon, which are tied in about every 9 months, which is why this first quarter moon is also connected on this larger arc to the Cancer moon in July of 2024. There are these overarching movements that happen with the lunar cycles. It gets very wild. So anyway, today, Cancer, first quarter, the opening square to the Aries New Moon solar eclipse last week, March 29th, I think I said it was. What's happening? What's the vibe? I'm going to pull a card. I've been shuffling while I'm speaking here. Nothing's been jumping out. I'm kind of waiting for that to happen. But I will pick one because sometimes they jump. Sometimes they don't. So let's see. Ooh, the moon. Of course, right? So the moon in astrology, in tarot, is actually Pisces, not Cancer. So we see the moon goddess with her hound, going through. She's got two hounds, and she is setting off on a path. And there are mountains behind her. So basically, the energy of this moon is moving forward without totally knowing what it is you're seeing. You know that there is a path ahead. But you're not really sure where until you get there. I always look at the moon. I always see the moon as looking at, like, seeing things in a new way, or knowing that you're moving into something without knowing what everything actually is. So more will be revealed. What you see may not necessarily be what you get, but you have the courage to move forward anyway. So here's the thing you can do with when working with the moon energy. Some people like to say that the moon is I'm not even going to go there. Some people, I will say that as you move forward, allow yourself to have faith that you are taking the right step. And you can allow this not knowing time to be nudged by magic. In astrology, the moon rules Cancer. So if you can trust that the moon wants to guide you, that the moon is the unseen world, but there are some things that are seen, and that more will be revealed. You don't know everything. Let your imagination be the guide. Let your imagination open to new things. Let your imagination open to something beyond what you have imagined before. That's what the moon is asking you to do. And trust that that is what the universe wants for you, and then move toward that. Okay. Have a great week. I'll see you at the full moon. Peace. Oh, I keep forgetting this. I am also doing tarot readings for all of 2025, 25% off, because we are in massively uncertain times, just like the moon. So if you can imagine the best and take action to move toward the best, that's the thing to do. And if you'd like to get a reading with me, go to holly-troy.com/tarot. You can see what I have to offer and send me a message and we will get you reading. Peace.